Hello YouTube, it's Matte Mayhem Finnish. So today I thought I would be doing the power of makeup tag. I've already prepped and primed my face, glued down my brow just so it's faster for the both of us. I figured to be telling you some ghost stories, real stories from my family. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna give my family a fake name. My uncle Bob. He would always have these night terrors. He would sleep, he would wake up in the middle of the night and he would scream and he would cry. And he would point to a dark corner of his room and he'd be screaming, "The devil's in the corner," or "It's in the corner." My grandma, his mom, had just brushed it off a couple times and didn't really think anything of it since, you know, he's a kid, wild imagination, all that. Eventually, my grandma decided to take Uncle Bob to see some therapist, just to make sure everything's okay up there. Everything was, and he kept on having these night terrors. One day, while my Uncle Bob and my grandmother were in the supermarket, my grandmother was stopped by a woman. The woman had just grabbed up, kept on saying, "Your Uncle Bob's gonna get run over in the street." He used to ride on his bike in the middle of the street. My grandmother didn't really believe her. She said, "You know what, your husband's cheating on you." And my grandma was like, "Sounds like him," so that's where she sort of got convinced. She said, "Your son Bob, my uncle, is having these night terrors because the woman that your husband is cheating on with sent something evil and malicious to attack my grandmother." My grandmother, being such a strong person in her beliefs, bounced off her, and that evil thing basically didn't want to touch her, so it bounced off my grandmother and hit the firstborn son, which was my Uncle Bob. So that had happened. The woman said, tie a yellow ribbon around, it was either the wrist or neck of my Uncle Bob, and put him to sleep under his bed, keep holy water under his bed. Just keep a bottle of holy water. So they did that. That night, he did not have any night terrors at all. And for what I know, that he hasn't had night terrors since. But they woke up the next morning, and the screen door was all scratched up and, like, practically mauled. And at the bottom of it was a dead crow with a yellow ribbon tied around its foot. Take that as you will, but that's just a little off-putting. I'm feeling myself. I have to be honest, I am feeling myself. I'm feeling my oats, and my oats are telling me, yeah! See, do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's my oats, and they're saying to feel me. This is the final product. There's this, me, and then there's this. This. Here's a close-up on the eye makeup. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys later. Until next time.